Alright, let's do this. That's fast. Dude, we have the ring, we have a 2-drop, another 2-drop, and then a 4. Let's just keep it all. Seems good. Seems like not the worst case scenario. Maybe you've talked about it already, but is there going to be a new meta snapshot? Yes, there is. We always put it up at the end of the month, so I wonder why so many people have asked in the middle of the month. I thought it was pretty much always at the end of the month so far. I do want the field lane, but I guess we could... What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen if we put it over in there, right? He just plays Fighter's Guild or Murkwater Witch and counters it there. There's nothing that he could play that's super big. Like, he can't play Mammoth this turn. He can play Spell Sword. That'll be fine.
They make it too easy.
There was technically a January one. I put it up closer to the middle of the month, though, I think, because it was like right before a balance patch. It was going to be a balance patch like a week before the normal time to put it on the site, so I didn't want to like give ourselves like only 4 days to analyze the meta, so I decided to just do one that reflected the previous meta while it was still a little bit relevant. It was like 2 days before the patch. And it was a weird balance patch for deciding when to actually get stuff on the site. This can go over here, I think. Alright, I'll check your rank after this, Carl. What rank were you when you were on last?
If I fall, the hist will lick my scales moving shadow.
He is getting pretty aggressive. Pretty aggressive indeed. So we trade with the 1-2, unfortunately. Go face... Drop a Kinsman? Or... Nah, I guess we could just use Hide Defender now. Well, let's see what we attack first, right? I think Kinsman makes the most sense. They push the same amount of damage. I could try to clear that up too, but honestly, I don't really care about it too much.
They cannot hope to outwit me.
If we're not going to trade with the 1-1 with our Croc, then we probably shouldn't play Hive Defender because he could just finish it off using one of his guys to proc it without even having Murkwater Witch. The January was January 2nd? Was it that early, really? I put up another one on the site after that. I didn't like advertise it quite as much as I normally do, though. Oh, that's a weak turn, isn't it? House Carl is the push a lot of damage play. We push 5 instead of 3. The next turn we push ideally 7 instead of the 5, so we add additional 4 damage to the board over 2 turns. I like it. I like it. We had a Prophecy, it's just awful for us. Fighters Guild is just a thing we couldn't really think about right there. Unless you wanted to attack first and then have the Anasi ready, but I don't know, weak plays, I guess. I want to save the Anasi, I think. But here's where East March Crusader could be very good. The stream started too late. I'm sorry, Nightingale. I'm sorry. Everything, like, the servers just crashed. They wouldn't let me back on earlier. It was awful.
What have we here?
I want to find the date for the last snapshot so I can tell you guys when it was. It was January 24th.
I live to serve.
There was one early in January too. It was like a late December one, but yeah. January 24th was the actual thing. Nazi's okay, but it only allows us to push 2 more damage this turn. What I'm thinking we do is save it for the impending Nahaglieve. So we play Cloud Rest and Lurking Croc this turn in the right. We can Cloud Rest down that 2/2, take a favorable hit for 5.
A little distraction might prove
Can't
useful.
escape.
And Prophecy, that's no good.
Who goes there? I live.
Well, I mean, it could be worse. It doesn't actually allow him to trade with anything additional that he wouldn't have already been able to. Sure. And of course, if everything sticks and all he does is play Nahaglieve this turn, we win the game with a Nazi. Like, these can't take trades unless he silences, which would be awkward a little bit. Over here, I mean, if he has a Leaf Lurker finish off, then he can deal with my 5/4, otherwise he cannot get to my 2/2. Oh yeah, I forgot to put it in the snapshot category, that's right. Gotcha. Yeah, a lot of things need to change on the site soon. I keep saying that on stream, but it'll happen. Nahaglieve, just calling it. He's like, which lane do I put this Nahaglieve in? Alright, well I guess that's a good sign. It could be Hist Mage now.
Kill them all.
Could definitely be worse.
If I fall, they hiss.
Wow, he's gonna be a Dankanasi. So I have to put this in the right, even though it's going to die to him triple trading into it. If I put it in the left, obviously this doesn't die, but then everything here dies, and that's 7 damage I'm losing as opposed to 5. Which would feel bad. Well, I guess it's 7 either way once he trades in the 2 Thieves Guilds. I still think it makes the most sense in the right, though.
You can't escape.
Anasi finds it useful to use her enemy's
Behold
strength
my
against
power.
her. May the fates smile on Khajiit.
They are. Anasi is a Khajiit.
Fortune favor me.
Losing to Ransack Prophecy.
Is that it? Thanks, Beluga Sending.
My scales
Is that what just happened?
shadow.
Hey, how's it going, gym class? Late night stream part 2. These are kind of growing on me, I guess.
I would protect the hist. I would protect the hist.
Bastard. Oh. I guess I'm the bastard.
It has been an engaging.
Midrange Monk can win! That wasn't even like a necessarily good matchup either. Alright, let's check Carl's rank. Earth Power 91. Wait, no, it's not Earth Power 91 on here, it's just Earth Power 32. Wait, what did you say you were last time? God. I'm gonna scroll up and find out. 36. Wow, solid grind, Carl. Nice. Just getting up there. You gained more ranks not playing than I got for that win. This is why, for anyone who's like, CVH, why do you camp so much? Why do you play so much arena? That. Oh no, you're laddering. Well, I have a quest for Monk. And the arena deck did not go well. Made rank 7, just don't pass that. I'll be in its Monk, so who knows? Got Lateralis just now. I know you'll eventually change it so text-to-speech has to be a certain amount, but I'm a big fan of my 2-cent messages in the computer voice. Dude, I probably won't for a while. The only way I'd have to do that is if my stream got like 10 times the amount of viewers and all of a sudden people were actually abusing it. But like, not a lot of people use bits in the first place. I just need to have plays. Literally 6 days. Yeah, I mean, I actually didn't realize how much bits added up, because, like, I don't want to give, like, legitimate numbers, but, like, you know, when you're getting max, like, the biggest donation in bits I ever got was, like, $2 worth. Like, a bit is a cent, if you guys don't know. But, like, it adds up. It really does. Oh my goodness, what does this mean? I don't like this. I miss old Dunestalker. Let me get out of here. Get me out of here.
They cannot hope to outwit me.
200 viewers, Kappa. Dude, I remember when I was getting 100 plus every day. It's not my fault the stream quality is the same.
If I fall, the hist will reclaim me.
I think it's the same.
The forest is my strength and my courage.
I think this game's gonna go well. I feel it. Monk versus Scout is just the theme of tonight.
Hist provides.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's so much better than using that right now.
By our service, we honor time.
In almost every single way. He's gonna play Night Shadow this turn. I'm feeling it. I don't get why people don't like this game. No, they all like it. Everyone I know who's played it really, really likes it. Except like a small percentage, of course, but they just don't know it exists. It's pretty annoying. I guess I'll just play this.
You can't escape.
Teach you to mess with me.
I mean, it's hard to say that Golden Saint on 6 when your head on knife is ever wrong. But if there's a way to trade favorably, I could probably do it next turn. If I had Execute in my hand, that would have been a pretty easy turn. Fair to start Shadow Lane if you have Dunestalker Smuggler in hand? But that's kind of awkward now though, right? Because then you have to put the Dunestalker Smuggler in Shadow Lane. It gets weird. It gets weird nowadays. Why couldn't you just be normal and play something Dawnbreaker killed? Why do we have to meme? Why do we really have to meme? Probably because memeing is fun. Fair enough. Yep, that just has to happen. The question is, do I want to save that and push more damage, or do I want to clear both of these? Because I could, like, Dunestalker will probably trade with one of them. But I could, like, take the trade and then move this one over and push less damage, and I think I move this over and just hit them for 9. 9 is good. 9 is a lot. Especially considering we have additional damage in our hand with the Fervor and the Breaker.
Your coin or your life.
Teach you to mess with me.
So far, Lateralis is the lowest legend I've seen, I think. But I've also played almost no ranked, so... yeah. The more I play Eternal, the more I feel like the game is just awful. I did not enjoy it. I've only played a little bit. Yeah, the reason people play it is just because other people play it. It's like the hive mind mentality. That's why it's so important that they get advertising for this game. Even if it's not like the kind of ad campaign I hope it is, like anything. You know, at that point it snowballs.
The waters of life.
Alright, regenerate's not useful there. Alright, I think we developed this Fervor. Then smack for 6.
Chimera Guide. Teach you to mess with me.
I mean, Red Brahmin's just gonna, like, completely suck, but playing in the other lane makes no reasonable sense. You can't really play around that one of here. Like, if he Giant Snakes, I don't really care. It's the Brahmin that's the issue. Dark Harvester. Alright, so we can safely assume he's playing Mechanical Ally if the Dwemer it wasn't just a small Dwemer package. He's going full Dwemer, guys. Right. Oh, charge. That's actually really painful. We had the counter too. Feels bad. Alright, well, that's something I can do with my turn that doesn't feel bad. Do we want to leave this as an X1? Yeah, I want to push the max damage. I don't even know if he's playing which. Yeah, I feel like we're just applying too much pressure for him. I mean, the Magic crowd loves Eternal, but I know several pro Magic players who love this game as well. Jerry Thompson, Paulo Vitor. You know, they've played it and they've enjoyed it. And to my knowledge, I'm not sure if they play Eternal. I do think this is the best designed card game I've ever played.
I'm feeling lucky.
What if I drew a Nasi, man? Never Justice, never Eustace. Eustace bags. Eustace bag. What's the best way to do this? Same things have to trade, and I guess I execute that, then Cloud Rest that. I could Cloud Rest execute that, but then everything takes 2. If I just execute that and Cloud Rest that, everything takes 1. I don't kill him, right? Can't do that. Dude, I'm about to trade in this Grok. I don't want to lose everything to Odaving. So let's see. If I do that, and I make something take 1, what would take 1? This would take 1? No, this would have to take another 1. I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
A little distraction might prove useful.
Doesn't matter what we do, we only have one thing that survives Odaving, so let's just keep everything alive, and this will survive it, but barely. But he'll get a Prophecy. I mean, maybe he just doesn't have Odaving in his hand. That would be ideal. Well, that's not good. Yeah, there were good Hearthstone changes. Please don't be Odaving. Now Odaving just wrecks me entirely. Alright, it's been like over 10 seconds. There's no way he's thinking about playing Odaving here. That would just be the clearest play. The clearest line ever. We're allowed to say that, Beluga. It's fine. What in the world? Yeah, I have to do this. I can't actually... Yeah, I mean, I can't kill him by piercing javelining the guard, so I'll just do this, I guess. So it doesn't pop another guy. I guess I could have killed him by piercing javelining the guard. Didn't know I was going to get additional damage. Holy Christ. Lateralis is the king of Mundustone. The undisputed king of Mundustone. So what do I lose to if I go Cliff Racer Kinsman in the left? Red Brahmin hurts. Does it lose me the game? I doubt it. Red Brahmin and Odaving would lose me the game. I also put him at exactly 6, so that's cool, I guess. I guess I do this anyway. For the record, for anyone watching this, I do still unironically think that, I guess this goes here, right? Yeah.
They cannot hope to outwit me.
The difference between 3 damage that it would deal from its effect and 4 damage from attacking is not a relevant difference here. Fairly sure. Don't get charged. Just don't. Okay, that's fine. See, what we want is for the Centurion itself to get ward, and for all these things to get charged, even if they're actually buffed. But when the opposite happens, it's awkward.
Victory is yours.
Alright. We beat the Dwemer Scout. Monk did some things.